the thing. What you don't, since you don't know Dark Horse, right?
Yeah.
So Dark Horse usually comes riding in, like no pun intended, when BJ needs a distraction.
But what is she needing distraction from? That's where I'm confused.
Well, okay, there's several things coming up. Well, July 14th could be one of them with her thing with Granny. Everything that Angela just released that she hasn't freaking addressed, because let's see, that would be problematic for her since, she said she never lied about the lawyer fund. And in there, Kelsey admits that she basically authored or wrote out what BJ should have included in the ROs. And, then she talks about how Kelsey didn't even include in the spreadsheet some of the money that was given. It basically, much less the Brenda Stapleton's money. Hold on. Stuff.
Thank you, Irish.
Also, the fact that we were right the entire time, yet her mods were still lying for her and saying, oh, she's not on Suboxone, she's not on drugs. We've seen the whole drug test. Yet while they were privately saying, we've seen the whole drug test. They were saying publicly we've seen the whole drug test and defending her. Privately saying there's part of it we didn't see. Okay, let's let me see, what else should I continue on that they really are deflecting from? Oh, let's not talk about why CPS actually was there. It may have not. It actually probably was the school. There were actual problems in the home that they saw and were concerned about. The rumor about Kendall. That BJ felt like she needed to address.
Hold up. I'm not trying to be a soft marshmallow and all, but
Suboxone was never tested for. Okay, marshmallow.
Hold up. But this is all her personal life that really is not anybody's concern.
No, it's not, Laura.
How is it not?
Are you kidding? What do you mean it's not anyone's concern? Are you kidding me?
If this was stuff like having to do with give me an example.
She's coming to her subs who she knows are usually the people in that chat are people that, I'm sorry, I'm just going to state it like it is. This is my opinion, not Laura's. So BJ, when you get mad about it later, okay. The people in BJ's chat are people that are easily manipulated. Okay. They are people that are, don't really have a lot in terms of, maybe they're home alone a lot due to medical conditions or due to being elderly or not being in a relationship, they can't sleep at night. So, most of them are on fixed incomes, easily preyed upon, maybe whether that be having some, social challenges or mental challenges, so here's the thing. When she goes to her subs and she tells them, I need money for lawyers so I can make the harassment stop.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
That I agree with. I agree with the scamming, the stuff with
okay, well then what else wasn't, but what do you not agree with that isn't her?
A lot of the stuff you just named had nothing to do with that. Like the lawyer stuff, the court stuff, all that's community, not community property, but community discussions.
Okay, so what part in
some of the other stuff you mentioned?
Like what? Give me an example.
I don't like the drug test.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
That's really not our business.
It really is. Yes, it is.
How?
Because look, when you can, it goes to one, she's camming up, right? And she is clearly got a problem, right? And she is taking advantage of people that are clearly able to be manipulated and telling them, gaslighting them into thinking, you didn't see what you thought you saw. And, here's my mods to support it.
Yeah, and that's why we do review.
And then she's saying, trying to put it on the community that they're the reasons, that the internet is the reasons, the dark side is the reason that CPS is being coming in my life, and I was swatted, and made it seem like it was just some big deal. Yet Kelsey saying there's only 4 people that showed up, and if that was what a SWAT is, that is the chillest SWAT I've ever seen, where you have people in plainclothes officers just leaning back, chilling. Craig is in his slides and jammies, and BJ's out on the porch because that's where you meet with the cops, is on your porch, because maybe they wanted to be able to breathe inside, and that's not possible. So she lied to the community about that. Guess what she did the day of the SWAT? She was in a phone call with her mods, and what she did was intentionally sent them the night footage, right, to Chasing, right, to put out so that they could talk about how Brittany was swatted She is so good at manipulating people and then giving it to people, like chasing to put out and talk about, oh, Brittany got swatted and I've seen the pictures and they have guns, and I mean just wild shit like that. And it's all because of these terrible darksiders who, are all she's doing is she's just tired, y'all. Bitch, please miss me with that shit. What were we wrong about? Please, I'll wait, Brittany.
I agree.
Chica.